Last week on my 12-week transformation, I lost 2.2 pounds, putting me down for a total of 7 pounds for the transformation. So I gained almost 4 pounds from yesterday eating extra tortillas on my relaxed diet day is what I'm calling it. But I know that's just water from the extra carbs. So I'm actually glad that I had the extra carbs because my body was probably a little bit carb depleted. Alright, so I had my normal breakfast, my cream cheese toast and protein shake. And then I wanted to show you guys a little bit of a grocery haul. I got some sparkling ice. This is no calorie, no sugar. This has been my favorite thing, but I'm probably going to stop drinking these because I found an article where it has artificial sweeteners, which may not be good for you. So you may see these for a few more weeks and then that will be it. So I got a bunch of frozen foods, which are not the best thing, I know, but I like to have things that are quick and easy and available whenever I don't have something fresh in my fridge. So I got some crab cakes. These are really good. I'm surprised at how good these taste. Some frozen enchiladas. I got these little frozen steaks to put in quesadillas, but honestly, I didn't really care for them that much. I got some eggplant parmesan lasagna that I have not tried yet. Some sausage lasagna that was really good. Some stuffed tilapia, I have not tried that yet. Some turkey sausage, and I'm probably not going to buy that again. I didn't care for it. And then I really love these like little pulled pork little packages. Those are super easy and quick. And then I got some relish, which I meant to get the sweet instead of the dill relish. I can't believe it's not butter spray to use instead of butter sometimes. And then I got stuff to make this little vegetable medley. It's cucumbers, a purple onion, tomatoes, some feta cheese, some turkey sausage, which I love, and some turkey bacon, which I always have on hand. So for lunch, I wanted to try out the sausage lasagna. One serving is about 1/4 of the entire container, and it was delicious. The only thing is that it didn't have as much protein as I would like, so I added a protein shake with it. So I wanted to try out this vegetable medley recipe that I got from Leanna Carr, and I will post her information in the description box. It's just 2 cucumbers, 2 tomatoes, purple onions, a container of feta cheese, some olive oil, and some garlic powder. So you chop up your cucumbers, chop up your tomatoes, purple onions, add in your feta cheese and a little bit of oil, mix it all together, top it with some garlic powder, and then mix that up. And this became one of my favorite ways to eat vegetables. I've been bad about getting my vegetables in, and I was so surprised at how good this was. This was like the first time I've ever actually craved vegetables. And I found that it's actually best to eat it when it's fresh thrown together instead of when it's been sitting for a couple of days. So for dinner, I had the packaged pork with the vegetable medley, and then before bed, I had the chocolate chip cookies. I weighed in this morning at 168 pounds. I had my usual breakfast. For lunch, I had some of the leftover lasagna from yesterday, and then I'm packing my dinner for work. I'm having the leftover vegetable medley with some more of that pulled pork, and then I actually packed an extra protein shake just in case work kept me so long that it would be more than 4 hours between meals, and it's a good thing I did because I ended up drinking it before I left. And then I had my chocolate chip protein cookies before bed. I weighed in at 166.4 pounds today, had my usual breakfast, then I had some leftover lasagna for lunch, and then I just needed to have a little bit of something, so I had some pork rinds, and then later on I wanted some more, and I just had a little bit of a craving for some cheese dips, so I did the pork rinds with a little bit of Velveeta cheese, and it wasn't all that great, so I only had a little bit, but I just needed something to kind of kill that craving. And then before bed I had my chocolate chip cookies, and that was it. So I made some quesadillas for lunch with that sliced steak that I bought in the grocery haul, and I didn't really care for them very much. I don't know if I'll buy them again, but you gotta try those things, I guess. And then for dinner, I had blackened salmon, which is one of my absolute favorites, and I was supposed to have my casein protein before bed, but I actually just kind of fell asleep, so I didn't get that in today. So for lunch, I went to go make a BLT, and my tomatoes had gone bad, and I forgot that I didn't have any lettuce, so I ended up just having to eat a bacon sandwich, and it was fine. I just had to do what I had to do, I guess. So for dinner, I had a taco salad, and of course I didn't eat the shell, and I'm going to show you guys just so you know I did not eat the shell. Here it is. And I was bad 2 days in a row about eating my casein before bed. I just fell asleep. No good excuse. Alright, so I skipped breakfast today because I'm just not feeling so good. But I did order out because I just do not feel like cooking. So I got some shrimp, cheese dip, and some tortilla soup to eat. They did give me some sauce and the tortillas. Oh, I love those. I may have to eat those tomorrow. I don't know. But not today. And you know, I always end up snacking whenever I skip a meal or wait too long between meals. So I had a handful of chocolate chips and a tablespoon of peanut butter. And then for lunch/dinner, I ended up having another bacon sandwich. And then, of course, I wasn't feeling well, so that was it for the day. So I weighed in today at 165.8. I'm doing a little butter today instead of cream cheese just to do something different. All right, I'm eating these 2 tortillas from Chewy's from yesterday for lunch. And I don't know what kind of protein I'm going to have with it yet, but I'll just figure something out for later. So I am in the mood for something different. It's the weekend. I really just want to order food. That's kind of a sign that I need to make sure I'm staying focused on my goals. Every time I kind of have those thoughts about maybe cheating or something, I've got to keep it in track because that's usually what happens. It kind of veers off, and then before I know it, it's like 3 weeks and I've been off my diet. I'm going to start making sure I spend more time thinking about how far I have to go, how much weight I have to lose, so we'll see. Since it's Relaxed Diet Sunday, I decided to go to a crawfish boil with some friends, and I had some crawfish, some sausage, some potatoes, and some corn. And then I ended up taking a plate to go, so I had another plate when I got home. Alright, I've got my first 4 weeks down. I'm excited. 1 page down, and I've got 2 more to go before the NPC competition in July. So I want to look good going to the competition, and I'm going to pretend like I'm competing in the competition. Of course I'm not, but treating it like I'm competing in it makes it a deadline for me. So I didn't lose any weight this week, but I can honestly say that I'm satisfied with the way I did my diet. So this is just the way weight loss goes sometimes, and I will keep an eye on it. If I don't lose any weight next week, then I know I need to change something, but I'm okay with this for right now. I'm just going to stick with it and see what happens. Thank you so much for your love and support, and I will see you next week.